Alright, welcome back to episode 14 of Let's Lose to Medulia, whatever her name is. It's not episode 14 of that, it's episode 14 of this Let's Play, but this battle, I tell you what, so get this, I did a test run last night just to see if I could figure out some strategy. And I was showing Amber the fight that I was stuck on. And who was it? I was knocked out for one battle. You know, my countdown had said 1 or 3. Drew's countdown was at 2. Randy's countdown was at 2, and Amber was about to deal the finishing blow to whomever, the sister of Weegraf, Gustav, and she blocked the spell. She blocked it. Like, I was about to win, and like I couldn't have used that victory anyway because I wasn't recording. I just wanted to show Amber, and I was like, no way. And she's like, what? I'm like, I think I just won this match, and I'm not even recording. And she's like, yay, I told you I don't suck, because I had told her that, her and I characters are actually probably the weakest links. We just don't do very high damage. And we're supposed to be damage dealing classes. I told you I don't suck, and, I'm like, I mean, I guess you're the MVP this battle, even though I wasn't recording. And then, so, you know, the spell goes off and then blocked. And I'm like, JK, you had to let me down one last time. Not that Amber lets me down, I'm sorry. It's just like one of those, you're kidding me, this battle is rigging me to lose. So that's where we're at. I'm really tempted to risking going to Egros to get more Knight Mail gear stuff and having Drew become a Knight. Or Ramza becoming a Knight. Probably Ramza. The problem with that is his damage is probably going to be on par with Monk. So I don't know if it's worth doing that. Who else would possibly be a knight? I think I have to be a knight until level 4. So what am I even at? I'm only a knight level 3, so I could go back to being a knight for a teeny weeny bit. Yeah, I can become a knight, stay as a monk, or become an archer until I can get thief. But I don't feel like archer was really worth it. So the real question is, would it be worth going to becoming a knight? Because let's face it, my damage output isn't really high. And the pros of becoming a knight would be I can tank a little bit more damage. That's the benefit I get, which is nice. The problem is I stupidly sold all my stuff. And these people don't sell knight gear. These are all mage stuff, so yeah, I stupidly sold all my knight stuff. So do I go back and risk another battle in Mandalia Plains for a knight gear? I am not going to sell any more stuff. We're going to just work with the guild that we have after I get there. But I feel like that's what we have to do, and if we get a battle, then so be it. But I don't want to have 8 episodes of me losing to the mid... I can't think of her name. So, what does Doors sell? They sell bows, I think. We'll make that gamble. So we made it there safe. Can we make it back? We don't have enough money. Lovely. Alright. Let's make you a knight once more. We're not gonna have two black mages, so I can sell that rod, and I can sell that, and I can sell that. And I can sell that. What do I need, like 1900 gil? We're never gonna get ether unlocked. We don't even have high potion, and we'll have money to unlock that later. So it's not like we could use it. And that leaves me to this plumed hat that I feel like I should hold on to. But monk can't use hat, but another job could, so. But everyone else already has a hat, see? That was for my monk class, so. Okay. And chances are she's not equipped with the proper gear. Another option is making Delita the knight. I am missing 1700. Oops. 170 gil. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. Well, okay. I just sold. I'm so broke. We're not gonna sell any more gear after this. Except what we get from guest characters. That'll give me a lot of HP. Okay, so I can take hits. Maybe that's my pro. Maybe I'm not meant to be a damage dealer. Maybe I'm meant to support in ways of taking hits and distracting. What could I get as this? It's not worth getting Purification, and Cyclone really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So I really don't want to waste... Where's Doomfist? Alright. Let's... Now, oh, actually, one more thing. We're gonna look at one more thing. Randy and Amber. Oops. Ability learn, because they can become a mystic, which I think is back on the PlayStation called an oracle. They can lower faith or raise faith, but they can't do bravery, can they? Who does bravery? They reduce bravery. Nobody. Oh, none of these raise bravery, but we can raise faith, which for a caster, I guess is decent enough. Who's the caster? So, Amber would slightly benefit from that. Randy would benefit from that. But how much does that require belief? 400. So you would have to be that job for a itty bitty bit. Quite a bit, actually. I would wager probably 4 battles? No. That's averaging 100 JP per battle. You realistically only get maybe 4 actions in, so 40, 50 JP per battle. It's quite a bit. But you do have JP up, don't you? Yes, you do. So that's 1.5, so realistically you'd be probably getting somewhere around 18, 19, 4 actions. It's around 80. 5 battles? And I can't fish them. So let's go ahead and head back. I have a little bit of wiggle room on having Delita be the knight. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get a tissue quick. Sorry. So it was at this point that I got back to my microphone, but I forgot to unmute my microphone. So my microphone was mute the rest of this battle, and I had no idea until after I stopped recording this episode. I'm going to do a post-commentary audio track and tack it on to my episode to try to at least make it a little bit more interesting for you guys, because I feel very embarrassed about this little blemish. Complete with coffee drinking and everything. So, if I'm not mistaken, what was this episode about? Me losing to M, right? I think I was losing to M quite a bit in the Battle of the Plateau. And I was considering all my different options. I didn't feel confident putting Amber over to Mystic to risk. You know, I was debating maybe making her a Mystic and having her disable some of the opponents or the units on the opponent's team, to seeing if I couldn't have Ramza sweep with the monk after that. But I just didn't want to risk it, and I felt like she could have benefited from getting JP in a different class, so we kept her with that. I mean, she wasn't doing great damage, but they tended to be cluttered up because it's a very narrow map, so I thought maybe the nuke damage might have been more worth having than having a... And I wasn't sure about the probability of disabling them anyway, or, you know, I don't... What was the... like, stop action? Basically, they can't move, I think, is what it does. I don't remember. I forget now. Was this my first one? Oh, I really hope not. Yeah, no, this wasn't, because I'm discussing possible things that I could try to do. There was one more class consideration change I was trying to make, or I was thinking about making, and that was making myself a monk again. But the HP pool that I got from being a knight was just so much better than... You know, I realized my character wasn't going to deal damage. Well, how about let's take a few hits and see if we can't get somewhere out of that. Just as a side note, I really wanted to actually have Amber in on this recording. Like, we were going to webcam co-op this battle. But that never came to be because I tend to record at 5 AM and she plays her Final Fantasy 14 game until I go to bed. I think she plays until about midnight. That's besides the point. Oddly enough, oh shoot, I lost my train of thought. I had something in mind, but I can't remember what it was. Go figure. So, there was another idea that I had came to in this battle, and it was using the mages against themselves with my character. You know, if she could take some hits and they target her, maybe I can have her walk up to the enemy units and have them nuke themselves. They, you know, tend to love to do that. They always aim for wrong. Oh, here I'm just showing all the dangerous zones. So if you saw, I was going around Delita in like a U shape. All of those were being targeted, so I was trying to tell no one should move over there. You know, like if anyone moves there, they're going to get hit by a spell. That's why I was moving the cursor around there. But my basic gist was to have Randy sit behind that brick wall where Drew's kind of near. Dang, blocked. That had to have hurt Ramza's fist. Was have my character go up into the foray, hopefully getting targeted by spells, and Randy sit behind that wall right in front of Drew and heal me from the offsides and doing the occasional revive. That knight off to the other side posed a threat though, but I don't know. Here I am just trying to continue to take hits and be a support class than I was dealing damage. I wasn't getting anywhere with damage. I really just wanted to soak up hits and make it so that they could not take me out. Hopefully burning out their MP pool, because they've got like what, 3 spells worth of MP on this game or on this battle. And then it dawned on me way too late that Drew took the spot. No, it didn't dawn on me late. Drew couldn't reach the spot I wanted him, so I had to take the spot that was meant for Randy. Which was fine because I was healing anyway, and we didn't need any immediate heals between any of my units. I figured Delita would die because he's going to act next and just jump right into the middle of that whole shindig, but yeah. Notice how I made sure to pay attention on what were the dangerous zones to not walk into this time. I believe in this battle I do still walk into a dangerous zone, but it was intentional. So Delita didn't get cured all the damage that he took, but he got most of it out. And literally that is my character's plan at the moment. She gets what, 2 heals off? I wanted to literally just soak up hits and negate 2 of their turns. Oh my, they have 36 MP. They got enough MP for days. Way more than I thought. Oh, is she trying to haste Melu? Well, one of the knights, I guess. 95% chance doing decent damage. You know, it stinks as much as I love Monk. He can't parry, and he has that as one of his, like, what is that, the reaction command? I can't remember what it's called, but Randy's first action. I knew Ramza was going to die, so I get ready a preemptive raise. Well, I'm debating a heal, or do I go in and try to get a raise off? And I know that the fire is targeting the 3 of them, with Nose being one of the time mages, I believe. So I think I get Randy into position to reviving Ramza. Expecting him to die before he can take his next action. But we'll see what I do here. Gosh, this isn't the episode that I win this battle. I'm recording on the 3rd of October, because I have to make these changes before I can upload. I'm pretty sure I go in and try to revive Ramza before he dies. Yeah, I was contemplating, you know, what are the chances he's going to get hit? And he acts before anyone else, and he's probably not going to get targeted, so I decided not to and just opt for the heals, even though the fire spell goes off before. Drew is going to get whatever JP he can by targeting the mages down, because they have a less likelihood of dodging and blocking arrows. And so I just take advantage of that fact, and we need to get him up in the world. So Randy's going to pretty much negate all of that damage. Well, not negate it. He's going to heal roughly 70%, 80% of the damage that Jade just took with that spell. Not all of it, especially with my character and Amber's character, Poor Faith. We really need to get... what the heck was that? Belief? I think it's the skill Belief for the Mystic. And I'd like to try to do that in a different
battle, or in easier battles I was sure that they could probably get away with some JP. So Ramza went ahead and took care of one of the mages, which helps big time. Those things were probably the biggest threats at this moment. Like I said, this map pretty much forces you into a small confined area where AoE damage just kind of is king. And, you know, having one person that can nuke 3+ units of my team, it meant something, you know. It was a pretty good win that Ramza punched that mage and took it out. Am I actually debating hitting my own unit with how low HP that I have? Ugh, that's disgusting. I don't think I actually take an action here. I think I aim just to hit that knight right there. M. I don't know her name. I think I target down just M, and I want to say this is where I actually maybe accidentally walk into my own trap. Well, it's right away, never mind. No, yeah, this action's carried off right away. Amber needs to get out of there because she'll die with probably one hit from those knights. Geez, that's no damage. How much faith does she have? Less than 50, I think. Now the Thundara spell almost kills Ramza. Does Delita go in and heal him? No. Time Mage bonks Ramza on the head. And in the middle of that, it's too risky to get Randy in on that, so I don't think Randy actually goes for it. So I'm 90% sure this is a losing match for me. Yeah, he's already getting targeted down, so, and at less than half HP with that one strike. Delita's practically, no, does he have less than half now too? I know he wasn't at full. I can't get a raise off. No, I think I do get one raise off, but he just falls almost right away. My daughter is dropping her toy chest, so if you heard that, that's what that loud bang was. This was a losing battle at the point that Ramza died right in the middle of that little party of enemies, and Randy started becoming the new target. But I promised my viewers I'd make it my best effort. We go in and I'm 90% sure I try to revive Ramza, and I do, you know, 32 HP or whatever it might have been. Because he's more valuable a unit than Randy. It's just whether or not he can stay alive that I was debating. And realistically, who else did I really want to keep alive? I'm not doing damage, Amber's barely doing damage, Drew's barely doing damage, and Randy's sole job is to revive and heal anyway. So realistically, I'm pretty sure I go in and I try to revive Ramza here. Because he's the only one that's worth anything. You know, his punches do about 50 damage. Something like that. He does a considerable chunk of damage with his punches. And I'm doing like, you know, 16 with my sword on my unit, 18 with Drew's bow, 25 with Amber's spells. I won't lie, I remember feeling very, very frustrated with this. And I really wanted to just stop playing the game for a bit with this. At this moment, I really debated just taking a break because this battle was just a pain in my butt. In fact, after this one, I think I went to school and I just let off some steam at school, and then I came back later that evening to finish up the battle and win. I'm not sure. It takes me a while to win this battle. You guys will see in maybe not this episode, but the next. I don't know how far this goes. I was really also hoping Delita would have healed me with a potion, Randy, so Randy could stay alive and heal more, but that was not meant to be. So the fighter spell goes off before I can get a cure. There's no point in trying to cure. I just try to optimize, or not optimize, I try to go in and get as much damage as I can, I'm pretty sure. Do not tell me that I go in and attack that Time Mage. Yeah. Oh, I do heal myself. Okay, good. Because that fire spell might not kill all of my units anyway. Not based off the HP I'm seeing them with, I don't think that would. That's M. Yeah, so we would be able to get that off before M could get to us. And you'll just sit there and wait, get your action off quicker. Lucky for me, Ramza's faith is very high, so the revive has a very high chance of reviving and healing my character. What was it, an 82%? You know, that's... I don't know if I've had it fail on Ramza, or maybe I did. Randy died. Yikes. And I healed the enemy unit. The look on my face right now, I think I was saying, "Oh, you bitch." I'm 90% sure those were the words I was saying. Because she walked up and stole those heals. Does Amber block? She dodges. Oh hey, I don't even have the MVP tracker on yet. You know, this is a losing battle. She just got healed with a potion. God, this battle. I'm getting, my blood pressure's going up just watching this. Never a break. Drew missing his bow, which was pretty standard at this point. But it is what it is. I really need to find a way to get Drew some job levels. It's just, it's tough to do when he does so little damage and he misses so often. We need to find another bow for him. Perhaps a trip to Egros in Season 2. I just finished recording Season 1. So this was a new dialogue. Why the struggle? To what purpose do you fight? I think this was new dialogue for me. I can't remember how far I ever got to this. I probably should have watched some more episodes, but I'm not gonna lie, I really wasn't even looking forward to doing a dub over of my own episode. So I just wanted to get it done out of the way so I could upload these last 4 episodes for Season 1 to my YouTube channel and be done with Season 1 officially. I really want to get back into programming my Zen project. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to read this, but I'm not. I'm spent, I'm burnt out, and I apologize. I promise in future episodes I will, you know, I do the proper dialogue and I attempt voices on all of them. I just can't find it in me to care at this moment. I hope that this recording isn't much louder than what it should be. I'm going to dial my microphone down on Audacity. I don't even know how to add the audio to my video track. I have to learn a whole lot more stuff about audio and video. So now we're going to try to go in for the kill. We need to do as much damage as we possibly can. Maluda's got like, what, 40 HP? I can do roughly 18 and Amber can do 25 with her spell. So I can go in for the kill with just Randy gone. Oh, this is the winning battle. Oh my word. Shoot, look at that, and I dodged, so I actually get to live the spell and not get knocked out for the next battle. Killing M and wounding me. Randy is the only unit to suffer a loss. Wow, my mouse actually shows up when I'm recording. Forgive me, brother. I had to have been one happy SOB. With all of those things that happened in that fight, I somehow pulled out a win. I thought this was maybe not a winning one, but... Oh, we're going... Randy is out for 2 turns. Yeah, he had a 2 the last I saw. And Amber, I'm giving... Oh, I have to change it to the appropriate color. I wanted to see what I used for Amber, so I have to change it to a yellow. Forgive me, I'm doing some tweaks through OBS. And so I just wanted to make sure I got that down before I would forget, and you guys would harp on me going, oh no, Randy was out for this many fights, you know, like my priority is to make sure I follow the rules as best as I can, within reason, because like I mentioned, I want to do a let's play, not let's see how far we can get. It's not really like a Nuzlocke on Pokemon where if I'm stuck in a corner, I'm just going to game over, you know, we'll start from the start and see how far we can get. all the way back from the beginning. I'm going to go through this game. I'm just going to I'm going to try really hard to follow my own rules and get through this game. Amber got the MVP status. I believe this is the episode where I actually add the whole MVP little. Basically, it's a fun little thing. It doesn't add any perks to units, but at some point during this Let's Play, I put an MVP tag above the character that I deemed most valuable. So, you know, as is tradition, I go through and I see if anyone can learn anything worthwhile, even though that battle really was just so one-sided in Amber's favor. She got the most JP, and I know she's nowhere near spells, but I keep hoping that I got something I can work with here. Oh, pardon me. Am I looking at myself? I am. I'm not supposed to be a knight, so I don't know why I was looking at knight stuff, but I do have to be a knight level 4 or 5 or something to get samurai, so I guess I can still learn. And I'm only level 3. Interesting, so I got 2 more job levels of knight. I think I'm checking that. I think that's what I'm talking about right now, is whether or not I can even utilize knight. And I believe I am saying that, you know, being as I have such low stuff, I can at least take hits, but I only have 2 more job levels of this class to do that with. And so I was trying to find a way of getting rollover JP for my own character to help her get where she needs to be with her end game job, while trying to be a knight. Because once she hits knight level 5, I have to hop over to one of the other prereq classes and get them up to the level that they need to be to become a samurai. Oh, it's at here. Randy, I'm not gonna have any more Squire stuff, so I think I go ahead and give Amber move +1. Because we don't have any other Squires to really get spillover JP with. And I'm going to use some of the story characters that are forced to be guests to maybe do that and help me out. Throw him as a chemist or something and try to get spillover JP for Ramza. We still need to try to get him to have auto potion before a certain point in the game. I really want to try to see if I can't get it before this point in the game. But Randy's the only for sure chemist we can have on our team, and he's a pretty good chemist. He's very good at about surviving and reviving. God, I'm literally here saying there is nothing we should really go for in Archer except those 2 skills there. Having aim is almost useless in my eyes. Concentration and those 2 reaction commands were so much more better than any of the other abilities that an Archer has. And I thought, well, if Drew could get one of those, especially Speed Salve or Adrenaline Rush, I think it's called, that would have been great. Even Concentration, where you never miss, that would have been great for his class. But none of the aims, which are the only action commands, and he can't use those anyway. So what I mean to say is, I guess, he's stuck as an Archer without his aim. It's just a crap reality of it. But that's the job he wanted to be, so I was reluctantly saying, well, we'll just have to deal with Drew being difficult to use in appropriate situations with the classes he has to go through. So I'm about to wrap up this episode. Oh shoot, look at that. I have 3 of those shirts on that I'm wearing in that video. I got them from work. They were required over the summer, and when summer ended, they just set them out on a table and let employees take them. So I use them as my pajama shirts pretty much for the most part. And then I took it. That's the end of the recording. I'm wearing that, not that same shirt, but a similar shirt of that design. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. I'm sorry that I forgot to unmute my mic. That's very embarrassing, and it won't happen in any other episodes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.